Welcome back. I'm Dr. Connie Williams with Cohen Institute, and we are counting the Omer again. And we'll do so for the next 20 days, 29 days. So today we're going to look at day 21. And I'm going to pull up the whiteboard so that we can look at the tree of life as well as the blessing that we will say together. All right. We're still in the week of Tiferet. We're getting ready to finish it up with the Sephirah Malchut. Malchut means kingdom. Kingdom is God. This is God's kingdom per se. It is also considered the world of Asiya, or the world of manifestation, the world of physicality. In other words, our creation. And whatever else is out there that we don't know. The universe. Call it what you will. But it is the manifestation of all the emanations that trickle down the tree of life until they reach us. Though they are filtered, they are accessible. And it is our job to act them out here on earth, so that we can perform what is called a tikkun, a fixing of the worlds. Whatever actions we do on this earth are not just actions to do right in order not to go, where. But these actions that we do, also called commandments or mitzvot or positive commandments, they are spiritual connections, because they do not only influence our world, but they also influence the worlds above us, which there are at least 3. All right, so let's say the bracha, and then we're going to go into the meditation, which will talk about some of these actions and how to differentiate between them. Let's say the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sefirat ha-Omer. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments and commanded us concerning the counting of the Omer. Today is 21 days, which is 3 weeks of the Omer, the conclusion of Tiferet. And next week, or the next day, we will enter the week of Netzach. All right. Let's look at the meditation for today. And the meditation is called Tolerance, Caring, and Love. They all sound pretty good, right? But let's see what the Rabbi has to say. Tolerance doesn't care. Tolerance just looks the other way and goes on about its own business. Tolerance is indifferent. Caring is blind. The kind of caring that cares for everybody, no matter who they are, but doesn't allow them to step outside the path your caring believes to be good for them. Caring can suffocate. Maybe you've had someone in your life that cared for you so much that you wished they stopped. Can be kind of an addiction, Oh, I got to care for them. I got to care. You can't care for everybody. But when the opportunity arises, that's when we step into that path and care for them. So balance, it's all about balance. And Tiferet is a good representation of that. And the next one is, and then there is deep love. Deep love recognizes another person's right to grow, their need to travel along a path and get there on their own, and yet has the compassion to be there for them when they are lost. Deep love has room for 1,000 private journeys. Now think what the Rabbi is trying to say on this particular part. We are supposed to love everyone. That is true. But let's not love so much that people don't make their own mistakes. People don't make their own choices. They have to make them. And sometimes we want to protect them, especially if it's children, people that are very close to us. But we have to allow them to find their own path, to walk on their own path. And again, it takes wisdom to recognize that. Allow people to make mistakes, just like we did, and still are doing probably. It's a journey. And on this journey, we continuously encounter things that we can rectify, things that we can do better. And we always go introspectively and look at, okay, what can I polish up a little bit? And that's why we count the Omer every year, because every year, hopefully, we have grown, or maybe we have regressed. It doesn't matter which one, it needs fixing. So this journey is always about building, it's always about fixing and correcting in a good way. And the outcome is elevation. The outcome is growth. The outcome is deep wisdom. Be blessed until tomorrow.